Hello everyone, Mario Fan 110 here, and welcome to the 5th episode of What I've Picked Up. It's been 2 months or so, and I'm not going to get into the whole spiel of how I took a long time. It takes more of the video, so let's just get to this installment of the series, shall we? Now, I will get into something, but it'll be at the end. So, let's get to it. The first item that I'm going to be showing in this episode is Wii Party U. Now, as you can see, I haven't played this game yet. It's still, still in its box, and I'm actually kind of excited to play it. It's apparently by some of the same developers for Mario Party, as with the original Wii Party. That was also made by partly the same development teams as well. Yes, there's more than one. So this is going to be alike in that same, it's going to be alike to Mario Party, but with Mii's. That's basically what it is, but a little bit more variety than that. So, yeah, haven't opened it yet. Well, I've looked inside, but I haven't taken the components out and torn everything apart yet. Got another Wii remote. Might as well open this up here just to have a look inside, I guess, right? So there we go. You know how I like to keep my stuff mint condition. So I guess I kind of like seeing this too. I haven't quite opened it yet, and I've had it for a couple days. But there's the case. There's the Wii remote. Still in there, and you got a gamepad stand for the gamepad. Oh, well, no shit, right? And batteries for the remote, too. I don't know. I kind of like seeing the whole Wii remote on the side. Yeah, Wii Remote Plus included. But if there's one thing that I have to show you, it has to be this thing right here. Okay. All right. Now, maybe some people can explain this. I'm not really sure. In my opinion, I don't think what they did was smart at all. Right? It's just not. So, as you can see, this is a Wii Remote Plus controller. Basically saying it has Motion Plus built in. Blah 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 blah. Skyward Sword. Blah 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 blah. And that's cool, right? You get a Wii remote with it. It's normally like $40. That's how much a game can cost. It's great. But there's something that I noticed. Let's flip this page here. Okay. You know how people have a lot of trouble knowing that the Wii U is a different system than the Wii, blah, 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 pissing me off. Because, Nintendo hasn't marketed the system all that great. The system's awesome. The Wii U is freaking amazing. This kind of isn't. This book. It kind of emphasizes the whole people don't understand that the Wii U is a different system than the Wii because Nintendo has bad marketing for the system. It's not that the system's bad, the marketing's bad. Have a look at this! Synchronizing your Wii Remote Plus with the Wii console. It's a Wii U game! Like, really? Yeah, that just emphasizes the confusion, doesn't it? Like, I'm sorry, it's just... I was a little upset there, I'm sorry. That's just the anger talking. But really, Nintendo is not marketing this system. It's no Wii, right? They're not marketing it like that, that's for sure. So it's just kind of upsets me. But yeah, I'm going to be playing that very soon. So that was the first item. That was kind of entertaining, I guess. But let's get on to the second item. Now, that one's obviously number one, from least important to most important, right? That one's number one because, it's a game that recently came out, and, it's nothing really too much. So. But now let's get on to the second item. And here's where things are going to get a little more interesting. That's for sure. How do I introduce this? let's see. Fuck it, I'll just bring it out. This is going to be the Super Famicom version of Donkey Kong Country 3, which is called Super Donkey Kong 3. It's quite interesting. This is actually the first time that I've ever held a Super Famicom cartridge. No lie. Well, I picked it up. You know, I physically grabbed this cartridge before the making of this video, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this is pretty much the first time I've ever touched one, and it feels amazing. I mean, just look at the shape of this. Like, it just has that oval shape like the Nintendo 64 cartridges have, kind of thing, right? It kind of seems like the beta for the 64. And I just realized what I said was pretty funny, because this game has a Nintendo 64 in it. This game is 1996. I don't know if you can see the copyright thing there, but yeah, this game was released the same year as the Nintendo 64. It had a 64 in it, I think, when it was called Nintendo Ultra 64. It's beta name. So that's kind of ironic. But yeah, I'm telling you, it feels great. It feels great to hold this thing. I would have personally loved to have a Super Famicom instead of a Super Nintendo. So, we're going to shove that aside. And the best thing is, I can actually play the game too. It's not just there for a collector's item. Now, we're going to get into the biggest one, I think. It's marginally a little better than Super Donkey Kong 3. And it's good that I have that too. I've never owned that game yet. It's blind for me. I've never played it. I haven't seen much of it. So, now for number 3. This is going to be fairly big. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD Wii U Premium Pack. Well, not really premium much. The normal Wii U isn't around anymore, so we'll just say. But yeah, Wind Waker HD Wii U Deluxe Set, Limited Edition. I decided to get this for a number of reasons. Some people are probably thinking to themselves, oh man, why did you get another Wii U? I mean, it's great, but isn't it kind of a waste of money? It's not. There are 3 main reasons, I think, just on the top of my head. There's at least 3 reasons why I wanted to get this thing. One thing, limited edition gamepad. It's pretty damn sweet. It's more than just what you see here. There's more than meets the eye when you hold it in your hands. So not only that, but in general, it's a second gamepad, and Nintendo's gonna have dual gamepad experiences for Wii U next year. So, I already have a second controller anyway. So there you go, right? Number 2, it also has Hyrule Historia. I mean, it's a digital version, but I digress. It's still, it's still Hyrule Historia, whatever. It's included in the package, so, less, much less of a financial thing. The third reason is that, I have Wind Waker HD, right? Can't forget about the game. I don't mind having it as a digital purchase because, it's a remastering rather than a brand new game, so in that respect, I don't mind having it as a digital version, so it's okay. But yeah, the game in general. And the fourth reason is, yeah, I had a feeling there was another reason. The fourth reason is because, I have the Wii U, and it's a launch Wii U, and remember what happened to launch Wii's? Let's just say the hardware side didn't really exceed expectations. We'll just put it that way. I have a couple of my friends that had their Wii's bust on them. And it wasn't even a launch Wii either. Some of my friends had a 2007 one. AKA Gala 104. His system kind of messed up too, so. And some friends have launch Wii's, they messed up. So yeah, in terms of a hardware perspective, I decided to get this too, just in case for assurance, just in case I have a backup. So, right there, there is the 5th episode of what I've picked up. Now, for the last thing I need to mention. I know this video is droning a bit on and on, but I'm going to explain it quickly. My next video, as all of you know, is my 1000th video, and it's going to be taking a lot and lots of time to complete. So I need to ask for your guys' patience, or however you say it, I don't know. I need a lot of patience from you guys. This video is going to be above and beyond, at least in my opinion it is. This will have the most effort put into a video ever, and it's going to take a long time for me to get this video finished, so I need to ask for you guys' cooperation and your patience. It's going to be at least a week until you'll see it from this day. The 29th of October, so yeah. Sorry guys, it's going to take a ton of time. Well, that's it for this episode of what I've picked up. I just got a text. Oh, my battery is going to die. Okay, gosh. Goodbye, guys. Yeesh.